Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin, broadcasting as always live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a pretty chill Saturday evening. How's everybody doing out there? I got all of my booking stuff done earlier today, so I'm feeling pretty good. It was a bit of a hassle, I'll tell you that much. I am very glad that that Lauren was around to help me out, because without her help, I would definitely be booking myself a room in like, you know, 40 hours away from Tokyo, and would be completely isolated. But luckily she helped me figure out the best rates in the best locations. Yo, Vince, welcome back to the stream. How you doing, man? Evening helped run a double watch party of Blade Runner and Blade Runner 2049. My bandwidth needs a recharge. Damn. That's a pretty heavy lift, watch party for both of those. Who was hosting it? Who was doing the watch party? It sounds fun though. You know what? I've actually now that I think about it, I never finished watching 2049. I don't know why. I watched part of it, but I can't remember why I never finished it. Sci-Fi Center, I run most of his watch parties. Okay, yeah, you told me that before, yeah. One of these days I'll actually get to finish watching Blade Runner. Oh, yeah, so... I've got some videos I need to watch. Let me pull up Discord, because Bianca linked me to a few she wanted me to watch, so I'll get to those. I have like the foundation of my itinerary for what I'm gonna do when I get there, and I don't know. Let me move some stuff around here. How's your night going though, Vince? I mean, other than needing a recharge, I definitely get those vibes. I understand that. I'm good? Good. I'm happy to hear that. So I'm gonna be in Tokyo for 3 days, and I'm gonna be in Kyoto for 3 days. Yes, I am gonna go to that Muscle Maid bar, only because, well, I was gonna go there anyways because it looks fun. But also, it turns out that like the place that I got the best rate on is like in the same neighborhood generally as that bar, so I have no reason to not go there. So I don't know if I'm gonna let them slap me. We'll see. I'm gonna play that by ear, but I'm definitely gonna check it out. I also have Asakusa in Tokyo. I think Lauren was telling me about that one, which is so it says the district with the atmosphere of old Tokyo. All right, you know what? I'm actually gonna shift away from this. I'm gonna go to my. There we go. Asakusa is in the center of Tokyo's Shitamachi, literally Low City, one of Tokyo's districts where an atmosphere of the Tokyo of past decades survives. Asakusa's main attraction is Sensoji, a very popular Buddhist temple built in the 7th century. The temple is approached via the Nakamise, a shopping street that has been providing temple visitors with a variety of traditional local snacks and tourist souvenirs for centuries. So yeah, this seems like it's a tourist hotspot, but it also seems like it'd be pretty cool to just check out at least. Like, it seems like so far on my route, there's going to be a lot of visiting temples. So that'll be cool to see. I definitely want to, I want to see like the, in Kyoto, I want to see the castles that have like the secret ninja passageways. Odawara Castle.
Welcome to the city of Odawara. A short train ride outside of Tokyo. Here in Odawara, one of the most famous landmarks is Odawara Castle. Now, this used to be the home of the Hojo clan.
Man, that music is mixed in really poorly. Like, I can barely hear what he's talking about. And I don't know if this music is copyright or not, so...
During the Sengoku period,
hopefully it's not.
History.
Oh, this is a short video anyways. I mean, it looks cool. Odawara. I'll add that to my list. Well, actually, I'm going to just Google it right now. Oh, I've seen this before. This is a pretty famous image. Odawara Castle was originally built in the mid-15th century and soon fell into the hands of the Hojo clan, one of the most powerful clans during the Warring States era, who used it as a base to control the region around modern-day Tokyo. In 1590, Toyotomi Hideyoshi attacked the castle and, with help from the Hojo clan, reunited Japan. Okay. Destroyed by an earthquake and quickly rebuilt. You know, we're actually starting to get more and more earthquakes here in Austin. We had one, I want to say a week or so ago. I didn't feel it, but Lulu was telling me she felt it, and then I Googled it and it showed up on the thing. It's because they're fracking. All the fracking in Dallas is causing us to have earthquakes down here. Perfectly normal and legitimate stuff, I suppose. Also located on the castle grounds is the Ninja Museum. Oh shit. I'm like turning into Luffy thinking about ninjas. The Ninja Museum on the eastern side of the main entrance of the castle grounds. Inside the museum is an obstacle course through which visitors can learn more about ninja skills and culture and experience being one. I want to do a ninja obstacle course. There's also a small samurai museum inside the Tokiwaki Gate building across from the castle keep. What is it? Is it an obstacle course? Okay, this is kind of goofy. What does the actual course look like? At the end of this, all of these kids will be forced to fight each other to the death. That's what they don't tell them going into this. I love this. This literally looks like a scene out of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles where like members of the Foot Clan would be behind the kids they recruit to like steal TVs out of trucks. He literally looks like one of those dudes. Okay, hold on one second. I mean, so far it looks like it's just a. Oh no, I don't want that one. So far it looks like it's just. I mean, I guess we'll see here in a second what they're actually going to have them do. Move this over to this side. Embiggen it a little bit. Okay, so they learn about drawing a katana, I guess. I just want to see the obstacle course. Shuriken. Okay, that would actually be cool to learn how to do. I've never known how to throw one of those things. Yeah, that's me. Wait, you get a certificate for being a ninja? Odori Castle held the ninja training program where a professional Japanese ninja master, Mr. Professional ninja master, Hiroshi Jinkawa guided Mieso, meditation, tate, sword lesson, and shuriken throwing stars. Okay. I didn't know there was like an actual professional ninja master. Oh, he gave a TED Talk? A re-examination of common sense through the philosophy of shinobi. God damn, this dude gave a TED Talk on thinking like a ninja. Okay. Using it to challenge what we take to be common knowledge. Oh boy. It sounds like he's about to buy into Terrence Howard's new math. Be a ninja for a day. And this private extraordinary experience with famed ninja. Okay, so this guy just offers this stuff then. Oh, you could use blow darts? Okay, so that's like a full day camping experience. If I had more time than I do, I probably would have actually seriously looked into that. But this is something that you got to take like a full day to do. And I'm not going to be in Tokyo that long, so I may have to... I mean, I'll definitely go to I'm going to put that on my list. Odawara Castle. I'll definitely go to the castle, but it would have been cool to be able to do a ninja course. Alright, let's take a look at some of the links that Bianca sent me. No, open over here. Why no sound?
On the way to the restaurant, I ran into Jennifer and Holly, and I had to say hello. But they were arguing over whose beak is most beautiful. Ladies, you're both perfect. This is Yoriai Koyo, a place that describes itself as a commuting restaurant. I'm not really sure of the intricacies, but I think it's like a co-op. The menu changes often, and it's handwritten, so checkmate Google.
Wait, I can't rewind this? Oh, what happened? No, I don't want that.
This train go by. Would you just look at that? On the way to the restaurant, I ran into Jennifer and Holly.
It's a big L for YouTube Shorts that I can't just drag this over.
This is
like I
Yoriai
can
Koyo,
on
a place that
TikTok.
describes itself as a community.
Yoriai Koyo. I don't think there were no microplastics. Are you sure, buddy? I don't know if I can get to this place if it's on an island. Yoriai Koyo. Did I spelled that right? R-O... What? Oh, I did it completely. No, my dyslexia fucked me up. Okay, it's Y-O-R-I-A. Y-O-R-I-A-I. Okay. Oh, is this in Kobe? I don't even know where Kobe is, geographically speaking. Is that where this is?
Commuting restaurant. I'm not really sure of the intricacies, but I think it's like a co-op. The menu changes often, and it's handwritten, so checkmate Google Translators. You should have watched the Naruto filler episodes. The inside of this place reminds me of my grandma's house, but substantially less white cheddar Cheez-Its. And the fact that there's 2 other grandmas in here. Who are you people? Finally, my huge plate of healthy and presumably locally grown food arrived. And it's time to try the chicken, the reason we're all here. This is some non-GMO, no hormone, no...
This little sliver of corn would never stand in America. This is un-American. Every plate that I've seen here that has corn on it has the full ass ear of corn, not this little disc, this little hockey puck of corn, which is probably the healthy. It's a healthy amount of corn. That's what you should be eating, and not like
no
the
fake
full
stuffed chicken.
cob.
I don't have proof of that, but the chicken was a realistic size, and honestly, it tasted real. I don't know how else to describe it. The breading kind of reminded me of a chicken tender, and that's fine with me. Everything else was great too. You can really tell that they're extremely focused on freshness and quality of ingredients. One by one, I consumed each side dish, like that one time I tried to play Catan and then got destroyed at the end and realized I just wasted 4 hours when I could have been doing literally anything else. I will not do a Nacho Libre quote 3 days in a row. Sometimes eating healthy just feels better. I'm trying every chicken nugget in Japan until I find one that makes me do a Fortnite emote. But first I have to watch this train go by. Would you just look at that? On the way to the restaurant, I ran into Jennifer and Holly.
This guy's a bit too... Oh, what the fuck? I don't know how to get to more information on... Oh, I have to do that? That's kind of annoying. He doesn't have that much information on here anyways. I don't know if this is the actual spot. Come on, Google Translation. Let's see what you got. When my children were small, I often went there because they use healthy food as ingredients. That's what that guy said. I was nostalgic to see that the wife from that time is still there. I hope that it will continue to be a place of relaxation on Roko Island. Let me look this up. Oh, okay. So it's a little island that juts out from where is this? Okay, it is by Kobe, but where's Kobe in relation to... Oh, Kobe is way south of Kyoto. I will not be going there then. I mean, I'm already gonna have to take the bullet train from Tokyo to Kyoto. I'm not gonna be doing a second one from Kyoto to Kobe. It looks neat though. It looks interesting. Let's see the other one she sent.
cheese dogs. Except for cheese dogs are actually delicious, and I'd rather eat an actual 10-yen coin than eat the cheese.
The most popular.
I found the next viral food in Japan, and it's right up there with the cheese coin and the sugar-coated cheese dogs. Except for cheese dogs are actually delicious, and I'd rather eat an actual 10-yen coin than eat the cheese one again. I'm in Tsuruhashi, Japan's unofficial Koreatown. When I stumbled across
Okay, I gotta go there.
I haven't had
I
a
gotta
s'more
go
since
there.
that time I camped in my backyard when I was 8, and then I got bored because I forgot to pack AA batteries for my Game Boy, so I just went inside and slept.
This
Today,
is
I thought
definitely
I'd go
some
to a place that I've
Korean-ass
never
shit
seen
right
before.
here.
This is Songhai, and they're serving up all sorts of drinks, cheese dogs, and most importantly a frozen block of ice cream torched a la T-Rex and Panda Head. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. This is a marshmallow square formed around a frozen block of chocolate ice cream. I don't know how they do it, but I assume witchcraft.
God damn,
I guess the
can't
ice cream
do
is
that.
liquid nitrogen so the T-Rex doesn't destroy the inside. Unfortunately, that leads to a freezing cold block of ice cream. It's so frozen that it's to the point where someone needs to find those 2 out of 37 dentists that don't recommend Sensodyne and get them to eat this and see if they change their mind, because I guarantee they will. As a base, this is pretty good, but I'm looking forward to see what kind of crazy inventions this will spawn. But for now, it's the cheese dog for me. I found the next viral food in Japan,
So this was
and it's right
Osaka?
up there with the cheese coin and the sugar-coated cheese dogs. Except for cheese dogs are actually delicious, and I'd rather eat an actual 10-yen coin than eat the cheese one again. I'm in Tsuruhashi.
Okay. Tsuruhashi. Two locations. Wait, Orange County, what? That's not the same Tsuruhashi I'm looking for. Okay, so this is in Osaka, which is north of Kobe, but still south of Kyoto, so I doubt I'll be able to. Well, I guess it depends. I might be able to swing a trip to Osaka. I might be able to swing a trip to Osaka, maybe. How fast from Kyoto to Osaka? It's very easy to travel between Kyoto and Osaka. The Shinkansen is the fastest, 14 minutes. There's also a private Keihan line, 51 minutes, and Hankyu line, 44 minutes. I mean, God, the fact that they have that option. It sounds like the Shinkansen is pretty expensive, though. Hey, mate, what's up? Yo, what's up, Afroventus? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Hope your evening's treating you well. I'm just going through the videos that Bianca sent in the Discord, in addition to just doing some random-ass Google searches myself. I have a list of things that I'm cobbling together for my itinerary. 3 days in Tokyo and then 3 days in Kyoto. So I'm just getting together a list of things that interest me, and then I'm going to see what I'm actually going to do some eliminations on it. Osaka is like 40 minutes away from Kyoto. Afternoon here in Seoul. Oh, well, good afternoon. I keep forgetting. I know you're in Seoul, but I keep forgetting that, whenever I'm greeting you. Gonna go down to the boozer for another bottle of soju. Nice. Nice. Well, maybe I will. Maybe I'll put some thought into. A trip. Maybe a quick trip to Osaka. I mean, it seems neat.
Japan's unofficial Koreatown. When I stumbled across a frozen s'more. I haven't had a s'more since that time I camped in my backyard.
I mean,
when
this
I was 8 and I
particular
got bored
place,
because
I
forgot
don't.
to-
I can't do this. You kidding me? I've got Beatus. If I eat that frozen block of ice cream and marshmallow, I'm gonna die. I'd invite you here, but I'm leaving in 3 months. Where are you heading to? Osaka is not beautiful, but it's very cool, livable, interesting. I've heard that about Osaka too, that it's not like the most visually stunning place that you can go to. I think when I'm in Tokyo, I'm going to try, and I talked with Lauren about this, I think we're going to try to go to Yokohama, because that's kind of a quick trip. It'd be great if I can go to Yokohama and Osaka in addition to Tokyo and Kyoto. Like that would be stellar. But it's all just based on what I'm going to be able to do in the short amount of time that I'm going to be there. But I would totally be down for checking out Osaka. I don't need everything in my trip to be visually stunning. Just so long as it has cool stuff to do and maybe cool things to eat. Let me see, where's the let's try this one. Bianca must spend a lot of time just watching food stuff on YouTube.
Coffee, one of my favorite chain cafes in Japan. They have coffee, which is
Like my whole life, I've been told don't put metal in the microwave.
Come on.
sometimes
God,
Japan
YouTube
just
Shorts
does things because
sucks.
they can, not because they should. I'm at Komeda Coffee, one of my favorite chain cafes in Japan. They have coffee, which is something you can only find in Japan, and a
Komeda
melon soda
coffee.
float served in a peculiar glass. $6.60 for that, and also giant, massive portions for the price of sandwiches and such. Komeda Coffee is a great place to just relax alone, and they have a funny sign warning GeoGuessr players not to smack their spacebar with the force of 6 trucks on every guess. I recognize this rare Netherlands bollard and instinctively smash the desk only to be looked at by everybody in the restaurant. The mascot of Komeda Coffee is a cowboy, I think, so I guess this is his boot. As a cowboy myself, if someone put melon soda in my Lucchese's, I'd be a grumpy goose. All in all, this float was pretty good, but it's just melon soda with ice cream on top. The boot is the real prize here, and you don't even get to keep the cup. I figured a float wouldn't suffice for dinner, so I grabbed a katsu sandwich as well, which had 3 slivers of onion. But it was still pretty good. I really should have eaten this first though, because dessert before dinner is just chaotic. Pro tip here, if you're looking for the biggest portions you can possibly get in a chain restaurant in Japan, Komeda Coffee is probably your place. Their sandwiches are absolutely massive. and
Komeda
the price isn't
Coffee.
too
I guess
crazy.
that's good to know.
Rainbolt, I showed you my bollard, please respond. Sometimes Japan just does things
If I just want a giant meal, I guess that's one place to put on the list. They're moving me to Kiev, Ukraine. Oh. Oh boy. Oh. That might be a bit of a hot spot right now. Like, it might be a little tricky. It might be a little tricky over there in Kiev. Understood, of course. A good approach to have, I think, is to understand that you won't see everything anyways. Yeah, that it's all just about, okay, what do I think I can get away with seeing? And what am I okay with not being able to see? Tokyo is wonderful to just walk around without a plan. And I thought about that too, like, if maybe I'll just devote, because 3 days, and maybe one of those days will just be devoted to aimlessly wandering around Tokyo. But yeah, moving you to Kiev. Oh, okay. So like, I don't think I ever. Maybe I did, and I just don't remember. But I don't think I've ever asked you what you actually do. Is there any way you can like? I mean, do you want to go to Kiev? Is that like something you want to do? What is this? The fuck is going on here?
demons from Japanese folklore. This is because it's the birthplace of the legend. I'm in the scariest town in all of Japan. This is Fukusaki,
Fukusaki. It's a town that's like populated by yokai. Fukusaki. Okay, let me look this up now. That looks like a kappa. Well, actually, that looks like a kappa with a little bald cap on. Oh, this is way south. This is south of Kobe, it looks like. I mean, Osaka's right here. It's actually to the west of Kobe. Huh. I always have to remind myself that you will find swastikas in Asian culture because of its original usage in Buddhist iconography. Sometimes it just pops up and I'm like, oh, there's a swastika right there. Okay, I guess this This is cool to see, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get over
Town filled
here.
with terrifying statues of yokai, or demons from Japanese folklore. This is because it's the birthplace of the legendary folklorist Yanagita Kunio. I want to be a folklorist. How do you even get that title? I started getting freaked out just by walking around, so it's time for food. This is mochi mugi soba, which is like regular soba, but it's made with a special type of barley called mochi mugi. It's known as a superfood and it has a high amount of soluble and insoluble fibers. I have no idea what I'm saying right now, but I feel like Alton Brown and that feels nice. Soba made with mochi mugi is thicker and much chewier than regular soba, and I love it. I always felt the soba was a little too thin and fragile, kind of like my feelings. Fukusaki provides evidence to my thesis that every place in Japan, no matter where you go, no matter how far, is famous for at least two things. In this case, it's a special type of high fiber barley and ancient demons. America should advertise the same way. America, high fructose corn syrup and garage sales. Okay, let's talk about food now. This soba provided an interesting chew that I've never really experienced before. But other than that, it's eaten and prepared in the typical soba way. And although you can probably get mochi mugi imported to wherever you are, there's no doubt that going to Fukusaki yourself and trying it there is the correct move. I'm in the scariest town in all of Japan. This is Fukusaki.
I mean, it seems cool.
Town
I would
filled with
like to
terrifying
go.
statues
I would
of
definitely
yokai,
like to
or
go just
demons
to
from
see all the
Japanese folklore.
yokai.
This is because it's the birthplace of the legendary folklore.
But that's some creepy eyes. It's a little bit, just a little bit too out of the way, I guess. Ukraine was my choice. Rather not go into detail. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I work with a lot of people from Ukraine, and you know, they like it. I mean, most of them, you know, enjoyed being there. Only one dude was like, didn't like the cold. He moved from Ukraine to Michigan, and I was like, it's pretty goddamn cold in Michigan too. And he's like, yeah, I hate it there too. That's why I'm here in Texas now. It's like, oh, okay, fair enough. But you know, I've heard a lot of great things about Ukraine. I think an old roommate of mine actually, I can't remember if he went to Kiev or if he went to St. Petersburg. I can't recall. But regardless, I understand. And I wish you well. And I hope that by the time you get there, things settle. The windmill of friendship and tolerance. Wait, what? Why does that sound familiar? The windmill of friendship and tolerance. Oh yeah, also, you mentioned Fushimi Inari, and I have it on here. I will be in Kyoto on my birthday, and I think I'm actually going to go there on my birthday. So I think that's my birthday thing. Lauren also said that that's like one of her favorite places. So it got a double vote there. So that's definitely going to be a thing. If I could, I guess I can't really do anything special in text to edit. I'll put, that signifies something that I'm gonna do. These are the things that are set in stone. Everything else is up in the air. Well, if I'm gonna be hanging around Lauren, then we're definitely going to visit her rescue cats. Splendid. Thanks. Appreciate it. Fushimi Inari is a several hours trip, mind you, but all of Kyoto is just so interesting. What do you mean a several hours trip? Like, if I have to make a full day of it, I don't mind that. That's not an issue for me. It's just like what? It's big. It's a lot of temples and stuff. Kyoto at night.
This is what we're up against here. It's about 2 or so hours up the mountain. We're hoping to get up there before the sun comes up.
Holy shit, what the fuck?
My excitement on this one. I have wanted to explore this place in the dark since like 2005 when I was just a little kid jumping
2
around.
hours
I feel like
up
a
a
little
mountain?
kid again. I am so excited about exploring this place at night. Well, it's dark, I'll give you that. It's kind of what you expect for this time in the morning. We just came through the main entranceway here, and then the path splits off right and left. We're gonna take the right path. Also, I should note that it's actually not this bright in here. It's just the camera.
Can't believe this camera, man.
There's no way I would have been able to film anything like this like 10 years ago. I think I actually have some footage from it getting dark in Fushimi Inari.
Really?
And it just didn't look good.
I've never seen these signs before. Wow, okay.
What? Aggressive families of monkeys live in this area. Because the monkeys attack and bite, do not go near them or take pictures. Oh my god. Danger, stay away from the monkeys. Oh no, okay, so I guess I'll have to keep an eye out on that. Rabbit attack monkeys are terrorizing Kyoto, I suppose. Nah, not full day, but like 3 or 4 hours. You need to get there first, and you need to spend some time walking around. Those are votive torii gates. Japanese people donate them in exchange for prayers. You can even spot Latin alphabet on them. Oh, that's interesting.
So if we see monkeys, you won't see monkeys.
One of the really fun things about Fushimi Inari is there are all these little off paths or alcoves for you to go around and explore. There's way too many for me to have explored them all. A lot of them are really small and simple like this, but worth a little visit nonetheless. Fushimi Inari is one of those places that I've always wondered what it would be like to explore completely empty. I've gotten it near empty. Have you ever been here without people?
No. We've always visited during the day.
The first time I was here in 2005, it was almost empty.
Mm-hmm.
I came during the evening and went down at night. And going down at night, this way the path is very clear, right?
Mm-hmm.
But going the opposite way, the path kind of splits.
Yeah.
And when you're in the dark, it's tough to tell which way to go. So basically everything else is back this way, and Mount Inari, and thankfully restrooms, are gonna be this way. Also, I don't remember having all these go this way and way back signs. You know, I think people getting confused here might have been a problem before. The first time I had no idea which way to go.
Damn, it's like a labyrinth.
And it looks like the bathrooms are only open from 7:30 a.m. to 4:20. That's a weird.
They're gated.
Yeah,
They're legit gated.
they're just closed right up. Why are they closed for like?
3 hours and 10 minutes. That's just a really weird amount of time to have the bathrooms closed for.
What was that?
Yeah. Wait.
Was that like a
It's
screeching
definitely-
monkey?
You heard that, right?
Yeah, I heard that. I
It
heard
is
that.
def-
Yeah. Wait.
It's definitely. You heard that, right?
Yeah, I heard that. I
It
heard
is
that.
definitely coming from. Okay, it's probably a monkey, dude.
It's probably
Yeah.
has to be.
You
Yeah.
saw the
Pray that
signs?
it's a
Let's
monkey.
keep moving.
Okay.
No monkeys today.
Pray that it's
Nope.
just a monkey and not
I'm
like
not dealing with monkeys
a
today.
cursed spirit.
Especially
in a
some
haunted
of the monkeys
forest.
out here can be really, really aggressive. So as
Yeah.
cute as they are, wow, that's beautiful over there. We've got another.
Yeah, I
alcove
can
over
see how
here,
this
and
would
one's
take
actually a
hours.
really
Like
nice
this
one,
is
so-
this is pretty elaborate. This is pretty crazy. It's also a good way to get your steps in, it seems. I'm gonna have to get myself into shape a little bit in the next, week or so.
I will say.
Maybe
that
I'll start
this
doing.
area
I need to.
really well lit.
I need to bring back my treadmill streams so I can get used to moving around. It's a shrine. In fact, a mountain encircled with shrines. No evil spirits there, Gaijin. Pff, you kidding me? I've watched enough horror movies to know that even sacred temples, shrines, and churches can become corrupted by dark spirits. Like, you aren't tricking me. Nice try, the nun. I know, Suki, that's what I'm saying. You gotta keep skeptical. Maybe I'll go get myself an evil eye. But this place is on my list regardless, so it's definitely gotta happen. Let's see. Yeah, you mentioned bars requiring cover payment. I'm used to that. I live in Austin, but that does remind me. Like I want to check out some clubs in Shibuya. I want to check out. I would love to see like a punk show or something. I don't know which clubs are good for that. I was Googling that too and looking at people's suggestions. Like way back in the day, in the early 2000s, early to mid 2000s, like I was real into the Japanese punk scene, and like indie scene. But obviously I lived here and not there, so I never paid attention to like any venues that those bands that I was into would play at. But I should have. I should have paid attention, because now I definitely want to. I don't know if any of those bands are even still around. Actually, I guess one of them is, but it doesn't seem like they are consistently playing. They play every now and then, but regardless of that, I definitely want to check out Shibuya and see what's up.
Shibuya. Shibuya. Tokyo.
God's Bar in Shibuya. It's more of a metal bar, though. Oh, I'm down with that, too. I'm down with that. Surely they won't mind if you request Japanese punk? No, I'll just listen to anything. I was into Japanese metal for a while, too. Shinjuku, not Shibuya. Well, you know what? Let me, hottest new nightlife venue in Shinjuku. Damn, this is hella colorful. This is very cyber... Come on, get out of the way. This is very cyberpunk looking. Damn, that looks cool as hell, though. Okay, so this dude is just walking around Shinjuku in general. Shinjuku is like a central business district in a city that is itself a central business district. Say hi to Godzilla for me. I mean, at this point, honestly, people are probably going to call me Godzilla. You see a giant 6'5" dude roaming around. I'm going to be the Godzilla of this place. Okay, so I'm gonna make a note. Shinjuku. I don't quite know exactly yet. Maybe I'll look into Gods. What's it's called? Gods in Shinjuku? I'll have the mini player going on down here. Get rid of my socials real quick. Established 2002. Rock Bar Gods. So that's the full name, Rock Bar Gods. Damn, that's kind of a cool glass there. Oh, they're sharing their playlist on Spotify and Apple Music. Jeez, alright, well, you know what? Nothing went wrong. Nothing went wrong. Unless something went wrong. Maybe something went wrong. I don't know. No, here's Spotify. It's popping up for me. It has Queensryche on here. It only has 10 songs. I only have 10 songs on this playlist. Well, I guess it's a playlist of all of their, it's a playlist. I mean, Loudness is on here, so that's cool. Judas Priest, Bon Jovi, I can kind of do without that. I don't know about you, Hide. Let's see what Ken has to offer. What? I'm not gonna click on that weird Facebook link. I wonder if they have a calendar of events. Yokohama is skippable, mind you, if you're short on time. It's 1 hour trip by metro from Tokyo. Maybe less than an hour. Yeah, I think Lawrence said it was about maybe 40 minutes. See, one thing I love about Japan is that every major city has a tiny metal bar. Gods in Tokyo, Crunch in Kyoto. They're very small, intimate, and cool. I like that. I'll definitely check this place out. I want to see if they have like a calendar of events. Oops. This looks like a tiny place. This looks like a real fucking small place. I hope there's a show. You know what? I hope there's a show. I gotta figure out what their calendar of events looks like. Because if there is, then I'm gonna definitely see something there. I'll cruise around Shinjuku in general, but I definitely want to see something at this bar. Several goth metal bars in Osaka. Several goth metal bars in Osaka, in fact. Osaka has a reputation in Japan for being weird, and it checks out. Yep, they're very small. Osaka sounds like my kind of place, then. Speaking of Japanese metal, Baby Metal just did a song with German metalcore group Electric Callboy. Has almost 2 million views in 2 days. I forgot all about Baby Metal. Baby Metal reminds me of, what was that? There was a band. They were they popped off like some years ago, like maybe 12 years ago or whatever. Oh Jesus, what were they called? Oh, damn it, I forget what the hell that band was called. Baby Metal are more like performers. Oh, it's a fun video. You got to check it out. I love Electric Callboy. See if I could KDA. Now Hanabe or Love Bites, those are proper Japanese, female Japanese metal bands. I can't remember. It's bothering me so much that I can't remember the name of that band. Oh, fuck. I don't think I'm going to be able to remember it. The name is not coming to mind. Maybe. It's not Bloodstained Child, but it's kind of like a poppier version of that. I feel. It's been so long since I've listened to like that particular genre of music that it's really just kind of like it's existing in my brain, but I can't put words to it. No, this isn't going to help me out. Like now I've got that thing where if I don't figure out the name of this band, it's going to annoy the living shit out of me all night long. Maximum the Hormone. That's what I was thinking of. Maximum the Hormone. KDA was the group that did the League of Legends music. I've never played League of Legends, so that doesn't help me at all. The biggest Japanese metal band is called Loudness. I'm very familiar with Loudness. It's like a classic band, 80s metal band. Children of Bodom covered one of their songs, Crazy Nights. Yeah, I remember Loudness. They were the preeminent metal band before the big boom of metal bands like X Japan and whatnot. And then from X Japan, it spawned off into, you know, this whole subgenre of goth glam metal, which itself ended up sprinting off into various different types of either death metal or indie rock. I remember when the Boston Bruins goalie was banned from the clubhouse for playing Children of Bodom. He's Finnish like the band. From playing, I meant. Wait, he was banned from playing? Just what? Why? Why would he be banned for that? Oh, I played one game of League of Legends. The song video just made rounds on YouTube. Okay, I got you. I love Children of Bodom. Shame Alexei drank himself to death. I mean, there's nothing more metal than that. I mean, it's a tragedy, but you know, it's better than that other dude that fucking was murdering people and hiding their bodies in his house and then writing songs about how he's murdering people and hiding them in his house. Yeah, his teammates hated his music taste. That sucks, man. That sucks for that guy. Yeah, I'll be going to Shinjuku for sure. Hopefully I'll find gods and hang out there, but we'll see. We'll see. I may have to plot a specific course as I'm in there. African Yakuza, what? African Yakuza, what? What the fuck does that mean?
Hello. Drink. No drink.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for pussy.
Pussy, come. I'll give you.
Nah, I can get on my own.
Yeah, you're on.
Easy
The-
mode.
The one, you don't follow me.
Don't follow me. Don't follow me.
Take it off from my stupid.
Don't follow me.
What the fuck is Oh! Wait, what? What the fuck is this? The fuck is going on here? Is this dude? Now this guy just looks like any random fucking dude running a barbecue truck down the street. Like, I do like his gold Witcher medallion though, but is this guy really fucking Yakuza? I guess he's straight up rolling on motherfuckers like he is. Yeah, he did a good job not going with him when he's like, yeah, I can get you pussy. Yeah, let's go back here. I don't know what this dude is doing. The guy filming, he's probably being a pest. It seems like Japan is a hotbed for annoying streamers going over and being pests. But this guy tried to take off and run, and he looked like he had the athleticism of me. Like, it's like how I would look if I'd like tried to take off after someone.
Don't follow me.
Yeah, that was not convincing. That was not a convincing turn there. I like how he did the fake out too. Like, he did the fake out. He was like, psych. He's like, all right, I'm just gonna go about my business. Psych, I'm coming after you. I don't know what this guy did, but I was rooting for the Yakuza guy, because I'm sure this dude did something annoying. The dark side of Shinjuku. What? I don't need to know about the dark side. I'm going to have a good time. We can learn about the dark side some other time. What? Was this guy really on the street just asking random people about their anime choices? Things foreigners should never do in Japan. No, alright, well. Let's see what other people are saying about venues. The most famous place in Shibuya is the street crossing. Look up Shibuya Crossing. I have Shibuya video of some sort. Is it Shibuya After Dark? I feel like After Dark is one of those things that people stopped saying in the 90s because it has like a connotation of like your parents are about to get spicy. This is Shibuya After Dark.
I like an Asian like Japanese.
Alright, don't want to get copyright for that music. You said Shibuya Crossing? Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of people. Oh, this area. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's like Tokyo Times Square. I like how they're all just like... This is gonna be like a mad dash, huh? I bet you there's some great restaurants hidden in these alleyways here. 2,500 people cross here every 3.3 minutes on average. Damn. It's a lot of motherfuckers. It's a whole lot of people. Oh, wait, what? There's no grace period? There's no grace period from when, like, the thing goes to... Because it was like, okay, it's time to stop. It's flashing green. Stop. But then immediately, like, the cars are, like, crossing while people are still walking. There's, like... I would have assumed that there would be, like, a grace period. If I have to choose between Shibuya and Shinjuku, so far, Shinjuku is winning. I guess maybe I could do the crossing during the day or something. Oh, wait a second. This is the kind of, like, that's the kind of alleyway that, that's the kind of alleyway that I like. Like, this shit here. Japanese whiskey and sake. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, this is where I want to stumble around. Oh, yakitori. Yes. Yes. I want to eat as much of this as possible. Oh shit, this video is almost 2 hours long. Alright, I think I've seen enough. Akihabara is the anime center of Tokyo. Good to walk around for some time, not my thing personally. I don't have an interest in Akihabara, honestly. I don't think I'll be going there. Anime manga, I should say. I mean, I like anime and manga, but not enough to, like, devote part of my precious trip. Looking at it, I mean, it looks the same over there, I imagine, as it does if I go to my comic book shop over here. So I don't know. I just don't have that much of an interest in going there. Now, a part of that also is, you know, just like a lot of the culture that I was interested in with respects to like video games and anime and shit. It's not the way it used to be, you know, when I was a kid. And I don't want to sound like an old man. Like, that's the most old man thing I could say. But it was a lot cooler in like the heyday of the console wars to like imagine what it would be like to go to Japan and see what games, you know, Sega was releasing on the Dreamcast in Japan or on the Saturn in Japan. and what Nintendo was doing in Japan and what Sony was doing, and having access to all of these different types of games coming out of Japan that were radically different than the ones that were released in America. And it's not to say that's not the same way now. I think that there's just so many video games out globally. And even a lot of the stuff that comes out in Japan, you can get it pretty easily. Whether you're talking about the Nintendo store on the Switch, they have some Japanese games you can download there. Plenty of Japanese games on Steam. Like the barrier isn't as strict as it was, 20, 30 years ago. And because of that, it just feels less special to me. Like so because it feels less special, I have less interest, and I don't really want to waste any of my time going there looking at stuff that isn't as difficult for me to get now as it was 30 years ago. 30 years ago, it was pretty tough getting my hands on some of that stuff. If it wasn't something I would have to spend a ton of money on eBay bidding on, then, I'd have to know someone, or know someone who knew someone, or it was just a pain in the ass. But it just doesn't exist that same way, so I just don't have the same kind of enthusiasm for Akihabara as I would have, circa 1999. Mind you, Shinjuku and Shibuya gave me claustrophobia. Wait, how? There's just too many people or something? Metro stations. For me, it's Shinjuku all the way. Okay. Oh, look at this. This guy is doing a Shibuya versus Shinjuku. I feel like Shibuya or Shinjuku is probably going to be my bet too. I'll be staying in Tokyo near Shibuya with a couple of friends for 10 days and wanted to know if there are any good punk rock venues. Small, more underground places would be great, but bigger ones as long as they have good music and better vibes. I went to the 3 Bar on Thursday. Got there too late and missed the gigs. Didn't think that it would end that early, since in Germany the party is about to get started at 10 p.m. Oh, so like the shows the shows are done by 10? Okay, well, damn. The people in the venue got us and said we should go to Live House Bar next, since they still might be playing music. 300 meter at 2 strong zeros later. We arrived at the destination but missed their last gig of the day roughly by 5 minutes. While standing in front of we met Taito, lead singer and guitarist for a band called Mississippi Khaki Hair. Okay. Shin Okubo Earthdom. What is this? Doesn't exist anymore. Anti-knock? The fuck is anti-knock? Okay, at least they have a calendar of events. Let's see what's going on when I get there. I'll get there on 7th. I'll be in Kyoto, unfortunately, by the time this happens. Death tribute. Okay, well, I guess there is this. Is this a, I mean, it seems like a venue, maybe. put that over there with that one. Shinjuku Loft. Rockin' Communication. All right, I like that. Rockin' Communication. What's the schedule look like? Acoustic set, and then I guess a girl band of some sort. On the 10th, Minamino Rock Festival 2024. That day, I don't know why that made me laugh. That day makes me laugh. 30% less fat. Ella Garden. Why does that sound familiar? This must be like a all-day fucking thing. No, I mean, really? Wait, hold on a second. What is happening here? Ain't no way all these acts are going to be playing. Ain't no way all these acts are going to be playing when it starts at 5. Unless they all have, like... Unless this goes on until, like, 3 in the morning, or they all just have, like, 10-minute sets. There's just more to do in Shinjuku. I'm getting the sense of that, honestly. What is bell ring? Well, I sneezed, okay? I'm allowed to do that. And got a couple of Shibuya links over here. I feel like now I'm feeling like it's like an East Coast versus West Coast thing. Shibuya versus Shinjuku. Alright, nothing going on the day I get there, but it's that Saturday at least. I guess they got some DJs. Worst trash. Tokyo Idol Monster. What's happening here? Payrins, Mad Medicine, and Tenrin. These are like a combination idol group / visual kai. Guide to seeing live music here. Tokyo Gig Guide. Looks like that just covers. It isn't really. You can just travel around. Yeah, I know. I was just being facetious. Well, I mean, it looks like I've got like a good amount of suggestions for venues to check out. At least one of those nights there. Let's see. Yeah, I do want to go to. I do want to hit up an arcade at some point. What's the best place to go to for arcades? Is that going to be Akihabara? Taito Station.
There's no shortage of arcades in Tokyo, and aside from a few expensive exceptions, it's going to cost 100 yen to play no matter where you go. So there's not really a cheapo option. That being said, there are still a few spots we prefer to others. Technically located in Kawasaki, Anata no Warehouse is probably the most unique arcade in all of Japan. It was built to replicate the walled city of Kowloon, Hong Kong, and it does a pretty good job
Holy
of doing
shit,
it.
what the fuck? Wait, hold on a second. Let me get the name of this fucking place. Anata no Warehouse? That's kind of a silly name for it. Oh, it's permanently closed. Oh, that's a bummer. It looked cool. It looked unique. That's the cool thing about it, is how unique it looked. I would have totally gone there. Some fucking Fallout 4 looking arcade. Damn, that sucks. This was 5 years
located in
ago.
Kawasaki, Anata no Warehouse is probably the most unique arcade in all of Japan. All the machines it packs, old and new. Only, so you get to act like a kid without actually seeing any kids.
Ikebukuro.
Ikebukuro is Tokyo's other geek district. All the major franchises are located right next to each other, including a Round 1 with tons of rhythm and dance games. And plenty of UFO catchers for you to try your luck on. And it probably goes without
Honestly,
saying, but
I feel like after the Warehouse one, all of these are going to be a letdown. Like, that Warehouse one looked cool. It was like a fucking Fallout
it can
cosplay.
get real addicting, so be careful. And of course, you can't talk about arcades in Tokyo without mentioning Akihabara. Every other building is a Taito Station or a giant Sega game center. However, if I had to choose just one, it would probably either be the top floors of Don Quixote or Super Potato's own Retro Arcade. And speaking of retro, also located in Akiba Town is Natsuge Museum, one of the best retro arcades in Tokyo. This nostalgic one-floor shop may be small, but it has some of the rarest arcade cabinets in the world, and you owe it to yourself to check it out if you consider yourself a retro gamer.
Now I'm just more interested about this one. Now I'm more interested about, like, short train ride from Tokyo, he found the usual arcade. The Kawasaki Warehouse is an arcade modeled after the famed walled city of Kowloon. In Tokyo, I stayed in Meguro and Roppongi, the business district. One thing I like about East Asia is that they have a culture of requesting songs in bars. No clue about arcades. Afroventus, you mean to tell me that you have no interest in going to this place here? Damn, that looks cool. I feel like I would need to do like a cyberpunk photo shoot in this place. Did they come here before they opened? Because if not, then I'm kind of understanding why this place is permanently closed. No, there are a couple of guys dancing. Yeah, I'm beginning to understand. I'm beginning to understand why this place is permanently closed. Okay, this guy is warning about Expedia 7 years ago. Okay, well, what a bummer. What a bummer that place doesn't exist anymore. Oh, I guess it permanently closed prior to the pandemic. But again, with the amount of people that we just saw in there, I guess it isn't too surprising. Not a fan of arcades, mostly because I suck at them. Well, I mean, you don't have to be good. You can have a good time and just hang out. But hey, to each their own, I suppose. All right, I guess let's look at Kyoto then. I got some good stuff for Tokyo, I think. Let's look at Kyoto. Actually, I haven't really heard a whole lot from Kyoto other than what do I have here? Yeah, I have Fushimi Inari, and I have I have a place that's not even in Kyoto, and then visiting her rescue cats. So I need more Kyoto stuff. Let's just see what they have in the way of, you see, I put Kyoto, but they're still talking about Shinjuku. 4 top secret hidden bars in Tokyo. They really don't want me to go to Kyoto. They're like, hey, Kyoto is for losers.
Hello and welcome to Nihon Hack. So today we are going to a couple of hidden bars across Tokyo. And some of the hidden bars are relatively internet famous, but some of them are the best kept secrets I have kept for many years, and today I'm going to reveal them. So without further ado, let's go. The first bar we're visiting is called Jeremiah. It is this old style looking speakeasy that is hidden behind a unique looking picture frame. Let's go in and take a look.
Oh, an old speakeasy. Oh, Suki.
The bartender told us that a lot of his recipes are coming from this 200 years old cocktail recipe book, in which he takes the
I love bars
inspiration
like this
and
too.
modify with Japanese drinks. He is also a highly skilled cocktail flame artist and has joined many competitions in the past. I must say though, his cocktails are probably one of the best I've had in Tokyo, and all the other hidden bars pales in comparison.
Yeah, okay. Kanpai.
Put that on the list. Maybe. That's a maybe. Okay, Suki, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. I'm sorry.
The next place we're going to is called Janai Coffee, located in Ebisu. Once you're inside, you'll be greeted by a staff who would ask what kind of coffee you want. And of course, to get into the bar, there's a secret. You want to go on their website and turn the logo clockwise, and it will turn into this night logo. All you have to do is show it to the staff, and the staff will let you in automatically.
What?
I highly recommend making a reservation before you go.
It was only 1 year ago, so maybe this shit is still around.
Janai Coffee is inspired by the speakeasy concept during the Prohibition movement in the 1920s in the United States, where alcohol weren't allowed, so people would go to underground bars and drink secretly.
Hi. Kanpai.
To keep their disguise as a cafe, you'll get a decaf coffee as a parting gift. The next place we're going to is called A10, and it's this speakeasy underground that is hidden behind this mysterious looking locker. Once you get
that's
inside,
interesting.
it will be a whole different kind of view. The final bar, and probably one of the most secretive, is called Bin, and it is in this very dark, sketchy alleyway that is right next to Ebisu Station. Once you're here and you open the door, it's a whole different new world you're entering. Because all these bars are so hidden and so hard to find, don't worry, I will drop all of the Google Map location and links in the description below. Also, let me know in the comments below which bar you find the most attractive and want to visit. And if you have any other recommendation and want to see a part 2 of this video, please leave me your recommendations too.
I think I like the first place the most. I like the locker door the second,
Bin
but
specializes
I think
in
the first
fruity
place
cocktails and
looked like they
whiskey
had a
and
better
honshu.
atmosphere.
They are a modified house that used to be.
Interesting. Ooh, Crunch. If you go to Crunch, say hi from me to the lovely goofball who runs it. What is Crunch? Oh, this place here. What was he filming this on? Jesus, he's like filming it on a Nokia from like 2002. It seems like a very quiet bar. Oh, it's tiny. Okay, so you say origami and they spend 10 minutes making origami for you. I mean, that's kind of neat. That place does look very tiny. The legendary God's Bar of Tokyo. I already have that on my list. Nightwalk in Kyoto. Okay, let's look at this one then.
Hi, welcome to Japan by Food. I'm your host, Shizuka Anderson. Today I am in scenic downtown Kyoto. It is so beautiful.
Yep, Japanese
here.
love their whiskey. Oh, that much I know.
Night tour guided
Literally
by
wearing a
one of our
Dimo
Japan by
Burger
Food
tee
tour
right
guides. I'm
now.
really excited to see what kind of night
You're missing. You're out of your element.
foods
You need
and
to
drinks
be
you can find around here.
with your
And
people
also,
at
we have
Crunch.
a really special surprise for you guys, so make sure to stay tuned till the end of this video to find out what that is. All right, let's go see our tour guide. Come on.
Hi Shizuka, how you doing? Long time no see.
Yes, I'm doing good. Everybody, this is Kevin. He's our tour guide for today, and he was actually in one of our videos a long time ago in Kyoto.
Hi everyone.
I got shockingly red hair.
We are going to show you some great food, but first we're going to show you some of the Gion and a little bit of culture at Yasaka Jinja, and just kind of get us going, get us in the mood to really savor those Kyoto flavors.
Well, I'm very excited for that. So why don't we head on to the tour?
Yep, let's go down.
Let's go.
Well, Shizuka, we have about an hour of walking around and looking at things before we start really eating.
Okay.
And I don't want you to get hangry.
I might get hangry because I'm already pretty hungry.
I want to introduce you to one of my favorite mochi places in Kyoto.
Looks so good.
These are miso dango.
That looks so amazing.
Right, so they get the nice rice ball, and then they put this miso glaze on it, and they've grilled it up.
And just to preface, we did pay for this already. We're not just opening a random one. So this is mine. This is literally has my name on it.
This is 2 bowls of rice.
I've never had this before, but I'm gonna have to put this on my list of things to try.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
That is super, super good.
That's a hangry killer.
And no joke, I was really hungry, so this is so nice. What stands out is the miso glaze. It's really, really savory. It's got a slight hint of sweetness, but it's more savory than sweet. And I think that's just perfect. And the mochi is really hearty, really, really chewy.
One thing I've always appreciated
quite
about
distinctly
Japanese
different from what I
confectionery is
normally
that
eat in
it's
Tokyo.
not super
It's a
sweet.
really good choice.
None of the Japanese sweets I've had have ever been like super sweet.
So here we are at Yasaka Jinja, as promised. It literally means 8 slope, shrine. Shrine is the giveaway that it is Shinto, which is Japan's original religion. Isn't it beautiful? And at night there's so few people. There's almost nobody here.
I'm surprised at how few people there are, actually.
Nighttime, it's the time to come. These lanterns actually have the names of people or businesses that donated a little money
Oh yes,
to
I've
keep
heard
it going.
about that
Well,
before.
it's free admission. They gotta survive somehow.
Right, but at least they look pretty.
Right.
So.
And all around us, if you look, you can see there's a shrine there, little shrines. But I'm starting to think it's food time.
So am I. I was getting hungry again after a little snack.
I think the mochi might be have done its job, and
it's wearing off a little
yeah,
bit.
the mochi's wearing. Shrine.
What is this called? Yasaka Shrine. I'll add that to the list while I'm there.
Shrine is the giveaway that it is. Here we are.
Oh.
We've arrived at the food zone.
Yes, the food.
The food zone.
And this is really cute.
Nice.
And
it's
very
called,
retro.
Yep, it's called kokoro, which means heart, not in the organ sense, like the feeling, the heart. Yes, the heart. So I'm gonna line up a few dishes for you.
Okay.
Nothing shocking,
Okay, good.
but things that are indicative of the area.
I like that a lot.
So let me get a few things going for us, and let's see where it leads us.
So basically, whoever kampai is lower is more respectful. So usually there's a little bit of a fight for who goes lower. So
Okay,
ready?
here we go.
Here we go.
Kampai.
Kampai. Yes.
I lost.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Organ.
Not the first and not the last time you'll be lied to.
Darn it. Okay.
Okay, so they're just eating at this
So
restaurant
Sasuke gives
here.
it a little bit of umami. It's a
But it is a bit of a hipster enclave with great Kyoto food. So what more can you ask for? And they do have some books of cute animals that later in the book become steaks.
Ooh,
Well, here we are.
very nice. It's very spacious.
Different vibe.
So,
There are in
bookstore?
It is neither a bookstore nor
Oh.
a restaurant called Revolution Books. It is neither a bookstore nor a place
It's
of
a
revolution.
restaurant called
But
Revolution
it is
Books?
a bit of a hipster enclave with great Kyoto food. So what more can you ask for? And they do have some books of cute animals that later in the book become steaks.
Ooh,
Well, here we are.
very nice. It's very spacious.
Different vibe.
There are indeed books.
There is no revolution, but there are books.
It's like a little library in here.
It is a library. There are, in fact, books.
And you drink in here.
And you drink and plot revolutions.
If I'm not mistaken, every single book in this bookshelf is related to food. This is clearly a food obsessed shop, which
Well, I
is
guess
fine
as
because
far
we're a
as-
food obsessed channel. So this is very fitting. All right, we've got our drinks. What have you got?
I have a ginger highball.
Ginger highball. Oh, those are good. And I'm trying the Shio Lemon, which means salt lemon, and it's a summer limited edition drink. So I'm excited to try that.
Well,
Shall we cheers?
shall we cheers? Definitely. Kampai.
This is a very strange
Down in that one.
restaurant
Close there.
concept.
It's mostly salty.
I could see why this
and
place would
lemony.
be a hotbed
this is
for
great for someone who
hipsters.
doesn't like sweet drinks. It's very. I don't want to say it's very salty, but it's not sweet at all.
Well, it being Kyoto, there's going to be more tofu.
So we've got two different tofu dishes.
Now, this is a little spicier than your old-style tofu might have been, but
A little bit more modern.
right. But we've definitely got a nice piece of tofu with some dried chili on top.
Yeah, and it's
with
called
oil.
layu,
Layu.
which I think is originally Chinese. Let's give it a try. Itadakimasu. Mmm.
Nice crunch in that.
Mmm. It's filled with crunchy, deep fried garlic. That's what gives it
It's
the
like
crunch.
it's like fresh rayu.
Mm-hmm. All right, this one looks really good too. What's this?
This is butabara, a fatty bit of pork.
Pork belly, I guess.
No
Butabara.
fat. Yes, pork belly.
Ooh.
No fat means no flavor in Japan. Gotta have the fatty meats.
They love fat in Japan. I see some fat on this
And the
meat.
onions absorb the
There
fat.
you go, that white layer,
That's calcium.
which is probably included in the fat. All right, here we
Here we go.
Mmm.
You taste the richness, but you also get those clean flavors.
Okay, sorry. What I was doing was I don't know if you guys have ever watched Samurai Gourmet on Netflix. I've been telling anybody that I can talk to about it, saying they need to watch it because it's for years and years it was my relaxation show. Like I would come home and turn it on and just chill and veg out and watch it, and it's really lighthearted. And it's one of my favorite food shows because it's a food show that isn't about like, oh, this chef is going to show you how he prepares his 3-star Michelin meals. And it's like, we're going to make a mini documentary over this guy in the kitchen, which is literally every other food show. But Samurai Gourmet isn't a food show like that. It's all about, it's a narrative. It's like a little comedy. It's a comedy. I was going to say comedy drama, but there really isn't any drama. It's a comedy that just follows the tales of a recently retired salaryman. He hit retirement age, and now his company has sent him off to enjoy his retirement, and he doesn't know what to do with himself. So he's bored, and he ends up finding himself exploring the city that he's never really paid too much attention to before, because he's just focused on working and just eating at random places. And it's a cute story, fun adventures. Every episode he goes to a new place or has some different type of culinary experience. And a lot of those places were, they looked pretty damn good, honestly. So like, I looked up Samurai Gourmet filming locations. So I wanted to see where some of these places were actually shot at. And I found my favorite episode, which was episode 7, Umbrellas at the Diner Counter. And I found where that one actually is at. It's at a place called Yamachan, this spot right here. And I was looking at it, I was like, is this the spot? I was trying to confirm if this is the actual spot. And as soon as I saw, where is it at? This picture here, I was like, oh yeah, that looks exactly like what I saw on that episode. So I feel like I need to put this on my list. I need to put at least one place. I need to put at least one place from that show on my list. I just don't know. Oh, this is in Chiba. So this would be a journey for me to get to. This would be a journey for me to get to from where I'm going to be staying at. I'll talk to Lauren about it. I'll get her why aren't you get over there? Get on there you go. I'll get her opinion. Most of the places in this video I'm not super interested in. I got the shrine off of this one though, so it was at least good for that. So I still need I need more stuff. I need more stuff for Kyoto. What? The only bar in Japan with its own grave? What the fuck does that mean? Nobunaga's grave bar? What? Around 430 years ago, in this very spot, the biggest tragedy of the Warring States period, the Honnoji incident occurred. Though Nobunaga Oda's death may be shrouded in mystery, we do know that he killed himself here. Oh, goodness gracious. Now it is known as Nobunaga's Tea House. Oh, boy. Inside Bar Zippangu, which was built so people could drink with Nobunaga. The floating memorial. This memorial on a pedestal in running water looks like it's floating. You can offer incense to the spirit of Nobunaga Oda in Buddhist services. Wait, hold on. I'm a slow reader. And Buddhist services are held here yearly. Now, is it legit that this is like Nobunaga's side of death, or is this just a marketing gimmick for this bar? It is the only grave bar in Japan, and its star bartender bases his cocktails on the Honnoji incident. Spend a night in Kyoto thinking about Nobunaga. If you're lucky, you might be able to hear Nobunaga sing his final song. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the fucking list for sure. Wait, god damn it. Bar Zipangu. Osaka. Seems like it's pretty difficult to find. Pretty difficult to find information on this. Kyoto is the former capital of Japan. There's at least 2 castles there, one of the emperor and one of the shogun. Yeah, I'm aware. The shogun was normally based in Edo, Tokyo, but he had a castle in Kyoto too, so that the emperor didn't get any weird ideas. Yeah, I know that Kyoto was the capital for a period. That's why I have so many castles there. I can't seem to find. Do you have any additional information on this joint? Is this the address? This was also many, many years ago, so maybe the place just doesn't exist anymore. I'm not getting any good information on this spot. Either this place must be going under a different name or it doesn't exist anymore. Which is a real bummer. Because it does seem cool. But then it seems like... Hold on, let me look up. It doesn't seem like... Yeah, I don't think this place exists. I think this guy's trolling. It's being purposefully deceptive. Yeah, and I'm very aware that Japan has a big drinking culture.
I found out bartender business.
Hi, I'm Toru Ariyoshi. I'm manager and head bartender.
So let's explore Kyoto.
Let's go!
京都の好きなところは、街並みだったり、人だ。
I really love Kyoto's townscape and the people that live here, especially that more traditional aspect of the city. I know that like there's been a lot of heat going on around tourists who harass geishas as they're like walking down the street, and I think that the city has banned tourists from the area. So I don't know. Like I mean, I guess it'd be cool to go and see, but I don't know if that's something that I'd even be allowed to do at this point. But I certainly wouldn't like getting like there was one I saw one video where this woman was like getting in this fucking person's face and she was just walking down the street. She was literally having to like navigate around her like she was a running back. Like people are like treating these people so disrespectfully and just being the biggest assholes in the world. Did I see that on TikTok? I don't know where I saw that video at, but it's been something that I guess occurs pretty frequently. Been occurring pretty frequently, so you know, I think the city was trying to take some measures to curtail it. Yeah, this is the one I saw. Let me see if I could actually bring it up. Look at her, she ran. Like, that's crazy.
You can't do that. Oh my goodness. That's so rude.
At least there are people that called her out on it. Like, what goes through your mind that makes you do something like this? But because this happens a lot, like this sort of thing does happen a lot, and like sometimes even worse than this, sometimes they'll actually like make physical contact with them and like try to grab them and shit. And I think the city is just sick of it. So like areas where you know the city is more traditional in its setting and geishas walking the path to and from their home or work or wherever they may be, they're telling tourists to stay away from the area. So I get that. I understand that. It's just shitty that it has to come to that.
だったり、そういう伝統的なところがあるところが大好きですね。
京都は伝統と
Kyoto has a sense of tradition and
格式があっ
formality.
て、あとは自然
But
豊
it's
か
also rich in
で
nature
山や
with mountains
川
and
が
rivers
すぐ
nearby.
近くにあって
And those murder
ここに
monkeys.
四季マーケットに
We have a lot of shops here at
商店
Ishiki
お店
Market.
が
I do like the open air
僕から
malls.
もよ
Maybe
く行
I'll
くんですけれど
I'm gonna add that to the list because it's been I used to go to open air malls all the time in Okinawa. And I miss it.
カクテルに使う材料を探しに来たりとか。
Hey, This is the Hoji tea, roasted green tea.
We use the Hoji tea for the cocktail to give a beautiful roasted aroma. This is our next ingredient. This is called yatsuhashi, traditional Japanese sweets.
We got a tea.
We got the yatsuhashi.
Okay, let's go to the next Yasaka Shine. ここは本当にスピリチュアルで神聖なもので、やっぱり
I think this is what I put on my list from the
そ
other
して海外か
video.
ら観光客も訪れると本当に純粋な気持ちになったりとか。
Oh wow, that's really
This
pretty.
is a Pontocho Street. Let's go around. This is a Pontocho.
Pontocho Street. All right, I'm gonna put that on the list for sure because that looks really pretty.
Street. Let's go around. ここポント町は
Pontocho is also very close to Bee's
ビーズニー
Knees.
ズからもすぐ近くで、またビーズニーズのこの場所とは
Different area
違
with
っ
a
て
ton of tradition.
伝統的で。Our friends bar. Let's come to.
Let's come on tour. Okay.
It was so great.
It's time to go back to business.
I'll check out. But you know what? I'll put both of these places on the list: Bee's Knees and Let's Come on Tour. I don't even know how to spell that second one.
Oh.
Escamotour.
What's up?
It was so great.
It's time to go back to business to make a cocktail with Nikka whiskey.
Let's go.
So Bee's Knees はもちろんスピークイージーバーです。
Man, they love speakeasies in Japan. Jesus. There are more speakeasies there than there are here in Austin. We actually had prohibition
Get
here.
started, I'm adding 40 ml Nikka Cafe Malt, which I pot washed to this yatsuhashi, a Japanese traditional sweets that I got from the Nishiki market. Then add 10 ml the cocktail liqueur, which is Japanese brown sugar liqueur. And next, I'm adding white vermouth with milk roast Hoji tea. Straight to the nice martini glass. Enjoy Kyo Manhattan with Nikka Cafe Malt.
Okay, that sounds really
それ
good.
では皆さん、京都に、そしてビーズニーズに来てくださいね。
Okay, well, I get that this was a big advertisement for Bee's Knees, but you know what? They actually gave me some pretty good suggestions there. I definitely want to go to Open Air Market, and that street, Pontochi Street, looks pretty awesome. Man, they love drinking in Japan almost as much as they do here in Austin. Macho bar for the ladies. What the fuck? Wait a second. Can only women go here? Can dudes go here? I feel like if they do permit dudes, I feel like I have to go here after going to the Muscle Mommy bar. Like I can't go to the Muscle Mommy bar and then not go to this bar because then I'd just be a misogynist. Like I'd have to go to both. They're using oranges though. The muscle mommy bar, they did grapefruits. And I hate grapefruits. I hate grapefruit. Although, you know what? The muscle mommy bar, they did grapefruits with their bare hands. And these guys are using juicers. So that's a point for the muscle mommies.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's not even really stirring it. He's not even really stirring it. I enjoy his enthusiasm though. A host bar seems like. Equivalent of a maid's bar for the ladies, it seems like. Yeah, that's what I think too. I don't know if they'd let me walk into this spot.
Very mixed.
Oh, it's the same thing. You do workouts there too. Oh, these guy's doing a shake weight. Okay, well shit. Macho, I have to put that on the list. I have to put that on the list. If I'm doing the Muscle Maid bar, then I've got to do Macho bar in Kyoto. I have to be fair. I have to be even. So I don't know if I'm gonna let any of those dudes slap me though. I mean, I don't even know if I'll let the women slap me, but I'm definitely not letting those dudes slap me. Or maybe they'll both slap me, and I'll decide who gives the better slap. I'll make it an official Macho bar versus the Muscle Maid bar. Oh man. I think I've got a solid list to start with here. In Tokyo, I have the maid bar, Muscle Maid bar. I have the Asakusa, the shopping area, the touristy area with the little shrine. We have a hidden bar we can go to. Odawara Castle. I have to remind myself. Is this? Okay, it's this place. Okay, yeah, okay. That stays on the list. Had to remind myself. I thought maybe I may have put a Kyoto place next to Little Shrine Asakusa. I didn't mean it. I know. I didn't mean it in that way. I didn't mean like, oh, look at the little shrine. It's a cute little quaint shrine. I didn't mean it that way. It was just came out that way, I suppose. I have gods in Shinjuku. I'm just gonna put Shibuya in question mark, because maybe. But then also a Yokohama. I'm gonna put Yokohama in with the question mark too. It might be that Yokohama gets ditched in favor of doing some more Shibuya or some more Shinjuku stuff. I don't know yet. I was considering an arcade, but I think I'm gonna leave the arcade out of it. And then Kyoto, we have the Yasaka Shrine, Open Air Mall, Pontocho Street, I'm gonna put Bee's Knees in this other place on the same line. Macho Bar, Fushimi Inari, which is the 2 stars mean we're definitely doing that. And then visiting her rescue cats. And then Koreatown, which is, I'll put a question mark next to that since that's gonna be a trip to Osaka. Possibly, maybe. I'm not ruling it out. That might happen. All right. I think that's a pretty good place to start, because the thing is, while I'm there with Lauren, we're gonna be meeting up with friends of hers for dinner here and there and here and there. So I definitely want to try to coordinate doing this stuff around her plans with her friends that she's meeting up with, if it's possible. I might be doing some of this stuff solo, we'll see, but I definitely want to run this by her and see if we could actually plot something out time-wise. But I think this is a good start. Alright, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Whew. I've got a lot to think about. Man, this is happening. Is this happening? Book the rooms. My sister called me too because I told her, I texted her last night saying that I actually booked the tickets, and she called me. She's been wanting to go. She's been wanting to go back to Japan as bad as I have for years, because, you know, she was even younger than me when we lived there, and we left. She was audibly sad. She was audibly sad that she wasn't going with me, and it made me feel bad. Like, she told me straight up, like, I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you, and I hope you have a good time. You know, but I'm sad, etc., etc. Like, she wants to go, so it made me feel really bad. She's planning a trip with her family for 2026, March of 2026, and she wants me to go then. And I'm like, all right, I'll go. I'm sure, no problem. I'll go back in March of 2026. That's plenty of time. She wants the whole family to go back though, like my brother, his family, my mom and dad. I don't know if we'll ever be able. I mean, I talked to her like, yeah, Dad, we can get Dad on the airplane, but I doubt it. I doubt we'll be able to get my dad on an airplane. He might though. Like, if the whole fam's going, then he'll probably suck it up and get on an airplane. But we'll have to see. That's a big one. And she wants to stay for 3 weeks. Like, that would be a much bigger thing. And, you know, if I do, and I say if, like, I am gonna go back with my fam, and it will be for more than just a week, like this trip is. If I go back, it's definitely going to be much longer. I'm not going to be. I'm gonna do stuff with my family for sure, but I'm not going to be hanging out with them the entire time. Definitely gotta do more exploration, more solo exploration. But we'll see how that works out. That's virtually 2 years from now, so we'll see. But she was real bummed out that she isn't going, and that made me real sad. So I'm gonna have to get her some good souvenirs. Yeah, you're right. When's your flight again? I fly out on Thursday and fly out Thursday in the US and arrive on Friday in Japan at 2:30. I end up at Narita at 2:30. So I will at least have half a day on that Friday, which we're going to be eating dinner with one of her friends then. And if jet lag doesn't completely knock me the fuck out, then I may spend that Friday night doing some Shibuya stuff or Shinjuku stuff. And maybe I'll do Saturday. Maybe Saturday will be the day I go to the Muscle Maid bar. But we'll see. Oh, cool. Yeah, I wish I had allotted a little bit more time, but you know, just how it falls this time. It's how the cookie crumbles. I'm heading out though, so thank you for hanging out with me, Afroventus, and walking me through all of this. I appreciate your input too. Like, it was good to hear about. Like, Gods looks awesome. I'm gonna check this joint out for sure. Gonna stream from Japan? Yeah, I'm gonna bring my laptop and I'm gonna stream from wherever I can, probably my little tiny room. I've never actually tried doing a live stream from my phone, like an IRL stream. Maybe I'll do a little test one here after I log off just to see if I can. I mean, that would be a Twitch only thing, so unfortunately I would have to communicate to the YouTube viewers. If you want to watch my live streams in Japan, you'll have to hop onto Twitch. Get the Streamlabs app for your phone. You know what? I actually do have the Streamlabs app on my phone, but yeah, I'll look into that. I want to use my second phone. I have another phone, my older phone, which I don't use anymore because the charging port died. But I don't think the battery is bad, so I'm gonna get a wireless. I need a power bank to begin with. Like, before I go on this trip, I need a power bank for my phone. So I'm gonna get a power bank, and I want to get a power bank that has a wireless charger thing on it. So hopefully I can charge that phone up, and then I could use that phone to do the live streaming. You can stream to both from it, but only if you have Streamlabs Premium. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's how I stream for YouTube and Twitch today. is I use Streamlabs premium service. You got a problem with me, Suki? I'll fight you, lady. I'll fight you. Wait, don't fall off of the... What are you... Oh my goodness. Don't fall off. You clumsy ass cat. You clumsy cat. So yeah, with that, you should be golden from your phone since you already premium. Just sign in. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I mean, I don't know as far as like bandwidth and network connection. Like most streamers that do IRL streams like that and shit, they have like hardware that allows them to maintain a consistent connection at a pretty good bit rate and all of that other sort of stuff. And I don't have any of that shit. Like, I don't have any of that. Like, it would literally just be from my iPhone with whatever cell service I happen to be getting, you know, at that period in time. And I know cell service in Japan isn't the same as America. America is garbage. Like, I have AT&T and I'll be in, you know, not overly populated areas, but pretty populated parts of Austin, and I lose my connection routinely. I'll have one bar, you know, in the middle of the city. And it's like, how do I have one bar in the middle of the city? Like, AT&T is hot garbage. And I can't imagine that it would be any worse in Japan. But I need to get a SIM card as well. Hey, I hope you meet a nice lady friend in Japan. Yo, what's up, Arachnid Soul? Welcome back to the stream. It's funny you say that. Actually, one thing I didn't watch, I think I have it in my playlist. I have a couple of videos in my playlist. Let's see, where is it at? Nope, not that one. Playlist. This one.
The first day in class is a daunting prospect. So imagine being...
Why is everything so fucking laggy right now? Oh, that was a cool video. I watched a video at some point over the Imperial Hotel. I wish I was staying in the Imperial Hotel, but that shit ain't happening. But one video I did put on here was what's dating like for black people in Japan. Now, I'm not going to Japan to date. That's not the reason I'm going. Like, this is not sex pest traveling shit. But this came up because I was looking at so many other different videos about Japan. This one came up on my thing and I was like, that might actually be interesting to watch. You know, that might be interesting to watch sometime. Oh, I know. I watch Pokemon Go YouTubers that look like Voltron. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. I feel like that's what I'm going to end up looking like, trying to do a live stream on my phone. I'll give it a shot. I'll definitely give it a shot. I just bought a Mint Mobile SIM card. Get it in a few days, $45 for 3 months. Oh, nice. I rented a mobile Wi-Fi router. Should have gone with a SIM card. Way cheaper. A mobile Wi-Fi router. Yeah, that sounds pretty damn expensive. But yeah, maybe next time I stream, which will be Tuesday, maybe I'll watch this video. But what do you want? Now you're in here? Now you're in here? Yeah, anyways, I'm out for the night. But thank you everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it. I will be streaming again on Tuesday. Hopefully. Oh, I wanted to watch this video too. Bosozoku, the history of Japan's kamikaze biker gangs. Like many years ago, one of my really good friends, someone I never would have guessed would have done it. She quit her job and moved to Japan and started dating a Bosozoku boy, and like she became like this hardcore biker, and you know, it was cool. It was interesting. And you know, the pictures always trip me out, but I've always been interested in the Bosozoku subculture, which I don't think exists anymore. But I wanted to watch that video over it because it reminded me of her and like her little junket. She's married with a kid in Arizona now. Like she totally got it out of her system. Like running off with a Japanese biker boy. She totally got that out of her system. But you know, it was still interesting. An interesting chapter in her life, I imagine. Good night. Good night. Have fun in Japan. Thank you. I appreciate that. Haunted Wisp and Maniacal Toaster coming in right at the tail end. Hello, it is me, and I don't know why I'm still awake. Well, now would be a good time to go to sleep since I'm going to be logging off here. You guys should have popped in earlier. I've been talking about my Japan stuff for 2 hours. Watched a bunch of videos. I crafted my preliminary itinerary. Didn't intend for that to rhyme, but I like it. My preliminary itinerary for Tokyo and Kyoto. I think I'm in a good spot so far. I'll go over it with Lauren and then see what needs to be revised, but you know, I would have taken suggestions. And I still am open to suggestions. If you guys have any suggestions of things that you think I should do or things you'd like to see me do, either next stream or you can hop into the Discord channel and drop your suggestions in the Discord channel. But I'm taking off. I got a bolt. I will see you guys on Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, such as it is. Oh yeah, it's in America, it's Memorial Day weekend. I completely forgot. This is a 3-day weekend for me, so hell yeah. All right, well maybe I'll stream on Monday since I won't be working. Go to the Muscle Bay bar and demand to be honeymooned. That is on my list. I have it here. These stars next to it means I'm gonna do it. And actually, the place that I'm gonna be staying at in Tokyo is in the same neighborhood as the Muscle Bay bar. It just happened to work out that way, so I've got no excuse to do that, to not do that rather. So that's on the list. But yeah, if you have any other suggestions, drop them in the Discord. I'm always browsing through it, putting things on my list. I watched all of Bianca's videos. A lot of the places from the videos she sent the links to, they weren't in the Tokyo or Kyoto area though, so they won't be places that I'll be able to check out. Which is a bummer. It's a bummer. Alright, take it easy, y'all. Later.